What's up everyone, Darcblade here with a showcase for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. In this video I want to demonstrate what is quite possibly the hardest quest in the game. It's a special investigation hunt, so it could be subjective to if this is the hardest quest for you, but nonetheless I still wanted to show it off in a live format. Now the quest is Special Investigation, Risen Shigaru Megala, that also features Primordial Malzeno and Velkhana. It takes place in the Infernal Springs, and of course is a special investigation, so AR 300, all that good stuff. Now with this quest in mind, it is a marathon of a hunt, this isn't a speed run, and I will be using the Berserker bow build. It features Berserk, Strife, Blood Awakening, all that good stuff. The build will be on screen here for you to check out if you want a quick reference, but like I said, there is a separate video elsewhere on the channel. Also, apart from this introduction, the video will be in a live format, as I want to experiment a little bit, and so with that, let's get into the hunt, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, welcome one and all to what I consider the toughest quest in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, at least for me. I know difficulty can be subjective, to be honest, and that is true for all Monster Hunter games, but this is the one that has given me the most trouble over the many times I've tried to beat it. And when I say beat it, I have beaten it multiple times, but it's been the one that was the most challenging. It's basically Special Investigation Risen Shigaru Megala, who is accompanied and co-stars Primordial Malzeno and Velkhana. It all takes place in the Infernal Springs, which, as most of you know, is a small arena map, making the hunt a little bit difficult at times, especially when there are multiple monsters in the arena at the same time. Trying to keep an eye on all the monsters at the same time is a little bit hard, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. Also, this is a live hunt as well, so please don't expect flawless gameplay. I am doing this as a little bit of a pseudo experiment for myself for the channel, but also to show you that, you know, not every monster hunter out there is completely infallible, shall we say, and flawless when it comes to their hunts. We all mess up, we all die, we all fail, everyone carts, all that good stuff. So never feel too bad if you do cart in a hunt. But anyway, as I explained before we went on the hunt, I am using the Berserk Strife bow build. There is a video elsewhere on the channel about it if you want to check it out. Utilizing the Berserk skill, too long didn't read. The Berserk skill basically gives us survivability and synergizes well with other DPS skills, allowing us to survive hits that would normally kill us, but at the same time give us increased DPS, like I said, and infinite stamina, more importantly with the bow. That is, most of the time you will see me using the blue scroll, and which is the case, you will see my health just turn into a red health bar. Whilst this is the case, I can't faint, but my health will tick down naturally over time. This tick down is also increased should I take a hit from a monster. So that is something to be aware of. You can reset the health drain back to its minimal threshold by switching back to the red scroll, so that's something to be aware of. Now, when it comes to Velkhana, I'm using the fire bow here, but I will be going back to camp to change to the dragon bow when Primordial and Shigaru show up. Velkhana is pretty much like you see in Monster Hunter World Iceborne, although I felt she was a little bit easier in Sunbreak when compared to Iceborne. But anyway, she powers herself up by coating herself in various ice armor, for lack of a better way of putting it, I think. And the goal is to basically defrost her in order to stop her using her sort of ultimate abilities and such. But the downside is, it doesn't work always that well with the bow, because we are trying to make use of skills like Blood Right and Blood Awakening, which require us to take damage broken monster body parts. And with Velkhana, you know, most of the time with the bow, you want to go for her head, as that's the most susceptible body part. You get the most chunkiest numbers out there. So yeah, anyway, so you're at a little bit of an impasse of what is best to do. Do you go for just the head and don't defrost her, thus having to contend with those hard-hitting moves? Or do you spend the time reduce your damage by defrosting her and moving away from the head and the broken monster body part to defrost the other body parts. Blood Awakening and Blood Right, for those of you who don't know, Blood Awakening increases our DPS whilst we're attacking, sort of like, you know, whilst we're doing damage and such, and healing from attacking monster body parts that have been broken. And Blood Right allows us to heal from broken monster body parts, thus helping with the health drain that Berserk has. So, you know, I think it's down to personal preference to which you prefer. Speaking of Berserk as well, I would always recommend taking a healer Palico on the hunt with you. You can even take 2, as this is an arena quest and we don't really have to worry about getting to the monster quickly. Simply because the added help they can give us in the form of the Clover Bats, which is the green health bar you see above my red health bar there, allow us to not have to worry about the health drain so much. It also means that sometimes we don't always have to switch back to the red scroll, and we can deal with the oops-a-daisy. We can deal with the increased health drain from taking a hit a little bit more effectively, or a little bit more comfortably, shall I say. Right, Primordial Malzeno has shown up. Time to head over to the corner over here, because we are going to pick up this puppet spider, as we want to mount one of the monsters, preferably Velkhana to start off with, if it works. There we go. Right, we'll deal some damage to Primordial Malzeno before switching to Primordial Malzeno and finishing off Velkhana. Okay. Okay. Because we want to get Velkhana out of the way as quickly as possible, so we can head back to camp, refresh, reset, and also change our bow back to the dragon bow. Ouch. Now, one of the things here you'll see an issue is both monsters are doing stuff at the same time, which sometimes is unavoidable like that. In which case, flash pods are your friend. Whilst it doesn't stop the monsters from attacking, it should help enough to distract, so you can heal and reset. Ow. Okay, let's get out of it. That was close. One of the issues with Bloodlust... sorry, not Bloodlust. One of the issues with Berserk is when you accidentally switch back to the red scroll when you're in danger, but if you don't switch back, then you're going to die from the Berserk ticking down too much, because Berserk can kill you. So you kind of have to sometimes take that risk, which, yeah, it's got me killed numerous amounts of times. But we're off to Primordial Malzeno now, which is a dance of a hunt. I really love this hunt. Oh, and I forgot to actually change my bow. That would have been disappointing. We need the dragon bow. You notice I tend to prefer spread bows to any of the other arrow types, but, you know, to be honest, any weapon can do any hunt in this game. And to be honest as well, just because this isn't a speed run doesn't mean that this is not a good build, for example, because it still can be, as long as we're getting the hunt done efficiently and effectively, you know, what does it matter if it takes 40 minutes or 5 minutes? At least that's my kind of philosophy to it. Okay, Primordial Malzeno. We're going for the head first. When it powers up, go for the arms. Oops. So now it's powered up, we go for the arms. Oh. That was lucky. Good thing about fighting Malzeno though is even is we get blood blight should we get hit by certain moves. The other risky thing though is getting hit by dragon blight. Getting hit by dragon blight obviously nullifies any element we have, meaning that we have to use null berries to get rid of it. Oops, a daisy.
This is quite the predicament.
Okay, that was a risky endeavor there. Ow, now we got dragon blight. Let's get rid of that, shall we? Oh god, it's powered down, thank god for that. Because Malzeno does have an ultimate move as well, which is not the trickiest to avoid, but you need to be aware that it's coming. And it can do it if you don't power it down quick enough. Oops, messed that up. Avoid the command grab. Yeah, this live form of video, though, is one of the things... Oh, Shigaru's here. Time to focus a little bit. Shigaru and Magala, I want them to... If I could get the two to fight each other a little bit That would be good. God damn it. Come on, hit the toad. There we go. Right. Sorry if I've gone a bit quiet, it's kind of hyper-focus time. Oh, booey. Okay. Right. Okay, let's reset a second, because Shigaru Magala is a different kettle of fish. This is the monster that is the main event here. It's the monster that is going to have... It's going to take us the longest. It's got the most HP, especially because it is special investigation level. So, with that in mind, let's definitely buff up. And try to make this as painless as possible. Because there are a few aspects you need to be aware of when it comes to... monsters once they're anomaly ranked 280 or above. I believe it's 280 or above. Anyway, they become sort of like hazard versions, so they get extra additional moves or aspects to their monster, especially when they hit that special investigation level. Like this monster here, Risen Shigaru, has a massive health pool, much more than the normal Shigaru Magala or Risen Shigaru Magala. It also has additional blasts to its breath attacks and such, so you have to be aware of that. Its ultimate move also has an additional circle you have to avoid, and on top of that you also have to worry about Bloodlust. Now Bloodlust is part of this build. It's that purple bar that's filling up above our red health bar at the moment. And Bloodlust is a wonderful skill that gives us damage increase, of course, but you have to... The thing is, with Risen Shigaru, the amount the Bloodlust bar goes up is... Well, you succumb to Bloodlust far quicker when fighting this monster. So you want to get rid of it as quickly as possible by dealing enough damage. We did it there, so... I'm a firing my laser. So you want to be always careful of it. That is probably the main tips I can give you for Risen Shigaru. Also, smacking it in the face is obviously its weak spot, but to be honest, you want to just go center masked. Ow. I do get a bit greedy. One of the... I mean, it's not just key with Monster Hunter, it's key with sort of like every From Software game and such. It's just not to be greedy. If you can help it. I know that's a lot easier said than done. Ow, fuck my doo-doo-doo. Excuse my language. Oh yeah, when it comes to ultimates like this, don't be scared to just yeet yourself back out there. Sometimes if you're in the wrong position, there's nothing wrong with far casting out of the position where you can rebuff and all that good stuff. So always keep that in mind. I probably overbuff a little bit if I'm honest, which it can waste time, yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of force of habit now, if I'm honest. But what I was saying is I'm trying this live format because I tried to do this live on Twitch, but hardware issues, audio issues, it prevented it from being any good. So we are trying this sort of like way of doing it now. Ow! Oh, watch out for the command grab. Yeah, there are other aspects to trying this live format as well. Including trying to counter my anxiety and a stutter that I have. So I hope it's not too bothersome during this live video. You know, most of the build videos I do, they are heavily produced and heavily edited to try to give you the best possible experience. Why did I just stand there and get hit by that? And that. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. The monster has a lot of follow-up explosions, which is one of the key reasons it becomes sort of difficult at times, because you are expecting not the follow-up explosions to occur. That was lucky. Okay, time to reevaluate this again. like I said, this isn't a speed run. I hope that. One of the tricky things about this hunt is it is the marathon aspect of it. You always feel that you are, you know, just one mistake and you can faint, basically, with this kind of quest, which is a little bit of a put off for some people. It's one of the challenges I like about this, but when you're trying to do it with no feints, it is stressful, man. Yeah, let's get in that. Off we go, Shigaru. That's right, power down. Okay, things are starting to break, which is good. I can start making use of Bloodlust and Blood Awakening. Ow. Ow. Sweet, the puppet spider's back. One, two, three. Puppet spider down. Spit at him. Time to take you for a ride. Okay, buddy. What have we got first? Oh, they're left over from Velkhana. I probably should have changed them. Oh, damn it, I forgot to put... Oops, a daisy. Right, okay, we failed to fight off Bloodlust here, which means that we will take increased damage from a monster. So when this happens, I strongly advise going back to the tent. That little red thing next to our... just above our health bar, next to our name. We need to get rid of that. To get rid of that, you either fight a monster over time, or just go back to the tent, to be honest. Going back to the tent is the easiest way to get rid of it. I know I am using a lot of Farcasts here, but I am trying so hard not to faint. And I feel I'm a little bit rusty with Monster Hunter due to a little bit of Monster Hunter burnout, especially while we wait for the next Monster Hunter title to be announced or released. So, anyway, let's get back into it. Oh. Okay, it's powered down again. The reason I got failed to fight off the bloodlust there is because I took that massive hit from the ultimate without actually avoiding it. I was being lazy and trying to get to the Farcaster when, to be honest, I probably should have just tried to avoid it normally. Ow, damn it. Ow. I thought the toad was going to do its job. Oh, I didn't hit it.
I must retreat.
Okay. I didn't actually mean to retreat then. That in my defense, that one was not a retreat of that was not a retreat that I meant to do. Oh my god, I've used so many Farcasters that. Yeah, okay, that one was my bad. That was just a streak of an example of how if you get cornered by a monster, it becomes pain. It really, really can be an annoyance. And I did generally thought I thought I had sprung the toad. Oh. Okay, let's see if I can do this normally. Oh my god, please stop. Get it hit dark. Okay, tense. Can you see what I mean by marathon of the hunt now? Oh, god damn it. Phew. Okay, right, one power down. Oh, I get tense, tense, tense. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Wow. That was a little bit longer than I anticipated. But to do that with no feints, I mean, I think that's the first time I've done it with no feints. So, wow. But anyway, that is, for me, the hardest quest in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. No hunt has given me as much difficulty as this one has. This Special Investigation Risen Shigaru Magala with Primordial Malzeno and Velkana. I'm sure there are just as hard hunts out there with different variations of this, but yeah. Hopefully this has been fun. Hopefully it's been an entertaining hunt. Hopefully if you are able to get a hold of this quest, then I wish you luck in it. And yeah, wow. Also the live commentary, thoughts on it? Love to hear your opinion on that, because the live commentary, it's something I've been working on, like I said. It's something that's I need to get better with, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this live demonstration of the hardest hunt I have in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and until next time, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more. 35 minutes! Oh, that was a long hunt.